Hey everybody, it's me, the real King of BC, back again. And I want to welcome you to the latest episode of Cartoon Character Beatdown. Let's get into the rules, shall we? So yeah, rule number one, Cartoon Character Beatdown is not a versus debate. It's a series of contests to see who is better at what. Rule number two, only cartoon characters are allowed, even obscure ones, anime characters as well. Rule number three, this is just for the sake of entertainment. Please don't take any of this too seriously. Alright? The goal is to have fun. That's why I'm doing this. Anyway, Master Shake and Bender are two of the most annoying people you could meet. In fact, you should avoid them at all costs. They are rude, obnoxious, and worst of all, they never stop talking. Not to mention all the awful things that both of them have both said and done. Both of them are awful people, but of the two, who's the worst? That's what we're going to find out on this episode of Cartoon Character Beatdown. Stay tuned for more. Starting with Master Shake. Master Shake is a foul-mouthed milkshake who mostly cares about himself and is one of the most arrogant people on the planet. He's also an idiot and doesn't think before he says or does anything, which usually leads to him getting beaten up or being humiliated. Of course, he never learns to think before he talks. That's why he's always getting beaten up in the first place. Bender Rodriguez is a beer-drinking, chain-smoking robot from the future. He has committed multiple crimes in a short amount of time and has slept with multiple robo-ladies, and has even slept with a human woman once. Bender treats most people like trash. Even his friends are treated like garbage, and he could not care less about what other people think of him. And I haven't even mentioned the time he sold one of his sons to the robot devil for something petty. Bender also thinks humans are inferior to robots, and always points out that robots can do things that humans can't because humans are frail, but robots are strong. Shake and Bender have made a few friends here or there, but for the most part, they have far more enemies. Time after time, they have made a lot of enemies. It's not surprising given the type of people that they are. Because of this, both Shake and Bender usually end up getting beaten up or almost killed. However, one of the two has friends that care way more about them than the other. And surprisingly, it's Bender. Yes, I know how that sounds, but believe it or not, Bender's friends actually do care about him far more than Shake's friends do. Fry and Layla have shown multiple times that no matter what bad thing Bender has done, they will always stay by his side. I mean, unless he does something truly awful, of course, but for the most part, Fry and Layla usually stay by his side and are actually very caring. I can't really say the same thing about Shake's friends. Frylock and Meatwad clearly hate Shake and hate being around him. And sure, I can't say I blame them, but the fact that Fry and Layla have way more moments where they show that they don't really hate Bender, while Frylock and Meatwad has shown way more moments where they clearly hate Shake, makes me think that Bender has the better friends here. Okay, now that we've talked about Bender and Shake's friends, I think it's time we talk about their enemies. And man, do they have a lot of enemies. Both Bender and Shake have made enemies of talking trees, aliens, the robot mafia, the robot devil, time travelers, Santa Claus, living cell phones, evil plants, evil scientists, angry presidents, a living spaceship, a famous singer, a were car, vampires, a robot rabbit, and the list goes on. Just know that there are a lot of enemies that both Bender and Shake have, and most of them are people that you definitely don't want to mess with. Okay, I know this may sound crazy, but there are a few times where Shake and Bender have shown their emotions and have also shown that when they're not being arrogant jerks, they can be decent people. Well, sometimes. However, of the two, Bender seems to have way more tender moments than Shake does. This is because Shake has more moments of him being an arrogant loudmouth than Bender does. And I find it funny that I can feel bad for Bender more often than Shake. Not just because both are bad people, but also because Bender's a robot. He's not supposed to have emotions, yet he shows far more emotions more times than I can count. I can feel bad for Bender, but I can't feel bad for Shake. In my opinion, Master Shake is the worst. he has way more moments where he is an annoying, foul-mouthed, arrogant, egotistical jerk. And this may sound weird at first, but Bender has far more tender moments, and he actually does care about his friends, even if it seems like he doesn't. Bender also showed that he can be just as passionate as any human out there, despite the fact that he's a robot and isn't supposed to have emotions. As for Master Shake, he is clearly the winner and is clearly the worst of the two. Hey everybody, how do you enjoy this latest episode of Cartoon Character Beatdown? Are you a fan of the series? Please let me know in the comment section. Oh, and also, there are older episodes that you actually can check out, and I'm going to be creating a playlist. So, yeah, if you want more of me, please do not forget to check the description for all of my social media stuff. Um, Also, you know what to do. I'm not going to walk you through the whole process, and yeah, Real King out. Have a nice day.